Good morning. Look at my hair, guys. Look at my hair. It's a rainbow. It's a magical rainbow of colours. See, it just doesn't take to my hair. I don't know if I like it or not. I don't know what to do with it. I might put some pink in it tonight or something. I don't know. We'll see. It's quite funky looking, isn't it? Look at it. Anyway, let's get the chat up. How are yous today? How are yous? Hump day today. Today is hump day. So I've been up my swimming. I went to my swimming and I had a nice jacuzzi as well. So it was lovely this morning. Let me just get the chat and everything up. Hope you're doing good. I think about you, even up the swimming, I was thinking about you this morning. So I was. I was thinking, I wonder how Pip is, and Golfer Girl, and Celia, and Sloth Queen, and I was thinking about you this morning. Sky. It takes ages for my chat to come up. Still waiting. I've got the Circle of Doom. I'm sure it'll come up soon. Anyway. There it's up now. Michelle, good morning. Golfer Girl, good morning too. Golfer Girl, that wasp was horrendous that you sent me. That picture, that wasp. Oh, kill it, kill it. See, that's why I've got a zapper. Look at my hair today. What's going on? See, the swimming just strips all the colour out of it. The swimming just takes the colour out. I'll need to do something with it tonight. Feather, good morning and happy hump day to you as well. Happy hump day. Hope it's a good day for us today. It's quite chilly here. It's quite chilly. Sky. Good morning, Sky. Good morning. How are you? How's things? Where's my I'm drinking lemon and lime. Golfer Girl, don't tell me about them. Oh, they give me the fear. Do you know, it's just that icky feeling when the wasps, the wee tiny, the wee bodies, no, oh my god, no. I can't do wasps. Can't do wasps. Bees, I'm getting better with bees. I still kind of run, but I'm getting better with, I'm trying to like the bees. I'm planting flowers and all that for the bees. It's freezing here. I'm not surprised that it hurts, Golfer Girl. I'm not surprised. See, I was stung. I've been stung once, and that was I had the sunroof open in my car, and one came flying in and stung me in the hand. Pip, good morning, lovely Pip. How are you, Pip? That's us at 38 weeks now, Pip. 38 weeks. The child is cooked and ready to come out now. Come on, we're waiting. Oh, that sounds lovely. Oh, Sky, see, you're a great cook. Jordan, good morning to you. Thank you for coming in. I'm doing good. See, I'm trying to be good. When I came back from swimming this morning, I had 2 pieces of toast with tuna on it. That's what I had this morning, 2 pieces of toast and tuna. And I'm going to try not to eat anything now until dinner time. I'm going to try. Look, I'm trying. I'm trying. Lolene, is that how you say your name? Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Well, this is it. This is it, Pip. It's getting close. It's getting close. Oh. Do you know what I was saying to my mum this morning? The stage, I mean, I love babies, right? I love wee tiny babies. But I like it when they're kind of at the toddler stage, you know, and you can tell them stories and things like that, and they understand who you are, and you can play games and have fun. That's the stage I love. I love that stage. You know, you can talk to them about Santa and stuff like that, and even Jack Frost. I don't know if you talk about Jack Frost, but here we talk about Jack Frost. See if it's frosty out. We've got to talk about Jack Frost, because see if you don't put your gloves and your hat and everything on, Jack Frost comes and takes your nose, apparently. Jack Frost comes and takes your nose. So get your hat and your gloves on. That's a wee, I don't know if anybody else, if that's a Scottish thing or a worldwide thing, but Jack Frost is no joke. Oh, I know. Sky, I mean, you make the most beautiful dishes. Chocolate tart, I mean, that sounds tremendous. Bit of chocolate tart with some squirty cream. Does my hair look grey? Do I look grey? Is that what I look? Michelle, do you see Jack Frost, they've got to wear their hats and stuff like that and their mittens and things, or Jack Frost will get you. Do you want Jack Frost to get you? Put your hat on. See the things you tell the kids, I mean, but you do it for their own good. You know, you do it so they're nice and warm. And you know, sometimes if I was in a rush and I could not find the kids' gloves or mittens or whatever, see a pair of socks on their hand, that's what they would go out with. A pair of socks in their hand, because they would be warm. Also, listen, this is a wee secret, right? It doubles up. See if you're ever out somewhere and I've done this before. I've done this is maybe too much information, but I've done this before, right? You've been out somewhere and you've needed to go to the bathroom, right? And you go in and you use the bathroom. You're like, oh, thank God I used the bathroom. I was bursting there. And you look and there's no toilet paper. Take your sock off and use that and just put it in the bin. I've done that before. Sock has come in handy. That's a wee tip for you. If you're ever in that situation, just take your sock off. You use your sock and then put it in the bin. There you are. What to do with this live stream? What to do with socks? I'm sure there's a lot of gentlemen that do things with socks also, but we'll not go into that today. It's too early for that kind of gutter talk. I look grey. It makes me look grey, doesn't it? Do I look like a wee grey old lady, wee old frail lady? Oh, I need to do something with it. Edge of Smart, good morning, good morning, good morning. Jack Frost's no joke. So you've got to tell them these things, or the kids wouldn't want to wear their hats and scarves and stuff. And you know it's dead funny as well. See when they're dead wee, and you put their snowsuit and everything on, they're like that. The kids are like that. They can't bend. They've got that much on them. They can't bend. They're just a wee face like that. I love that. I love that. And then you just push them in the snow. I take pictures. It's a great photo, that. Can't wait. But every morning she's like, I'm still pregnant. I'm going to forget. What do we need today to get you things moving along? We're going to the antenatal on Friday though, so that's going to be good. See if she says come back in 3 weeks, I'm going to be saying, look, my daughter's in pain. I don't think she can last 3 weeks. There's no way that we could make a date here. I'm going to be like, I hope I don't get thrown out. Thrown out the maternity. Get out, you. It's causing trouble. It does look grey, doesn't it? I look like a wee grey old... It needs to be fixed, obviously. I need to fix this. I can't be going about like this. I mean, grey hair on young people, you know how that colour of grey's nice. I mean, look, see, this is what happens with the swimming. It just strips all the colour. There's nothing golfer girl. There's no movement whatsoever. Nothing. I thought she was looking a bit lower. But apart from that, nothing's going on. I'm like, for God's sake, Amanda, going to try hen? Going to eat some spicy food? Ah, Sky, thank you very much. But I don't know, you know, I'm not really, but thank you anyway, thank you. It's a spicy food. I don't know what else to suggest to her. She's been walking up and down stairs and stuff like that as well. But she's huge. Oh, my Pip. Yeah, see, the belly gets in the road. The belly gets in the road, so it does. I remember that myself. I couldn't drive with Amanda and Peter when I got a certain when my belly started hitting against the steering wheel, I was like, right, it's time to stop now, it's time to stop. Oh, Peter went out this morning on his driving lesson. That's the first one he's been out since that car accident, so that was good. The guy's got a new car, so he done well. I know, I've told her about, she knows about that one, that method. I've said to her, look, I'm not saying this to be dirty or anything like that, but this is, your partner's going to need to man up here. Do you know what I mean? And take one for the team. We need this child out. I've told her about that, but she already knew. Because we're we're looking into everything we're looking into. Yeah, Michelle, see, I've said that to her. He needs to man up. Come on, take one for the team. Get in there. We need the child out. It doesn't matter how the child's coming out. The child needs to be out now. Come on, Granny's waiting. Yes, Edge of Yours. I'm glad that he was good when he went out. Open-minded. Good morning, my lovely open-minded. Good morning. Yeah, it's because when they do, it's a certain hormone, isn't it, that opens the cervix. So, I think she's trying everything. She says, Mum, I'm trying everything. So I believe her. I believe that they are trying everything. We're just dead impatient now. I'm getting dead impatient. Every morning, see when I see her name coming up on my phone, I'm like, oh God, is it Mum, my waters have broke? Is it something like that? Laura, good morning to you. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. But it's not. This morning it was, I'm still pregnant. Oh, for God's sake, no. So she said, see if they tell me they come back in 3 weeks or 4 weeks or something like that. And she says, I'm going to be raging. I says, hold on to that rage. Hold on to that rage for labour. See all the rage, keep it inside you, and see when you're in labour, let it out, because it helps. It helps the pushing. See when you're absolutely raging. It helps. Oh yeah, oh poor Pip, I know. I know. Does he get his feeties right up in under your rib cage? I remember sitting going, oh, trying to push their feet down out my rib cage. Open-minded. Thank you so much for your prayers. That means a lot to me. You know what? I think, as I say, I was thinking about these this morning up the swimming. I was wondering how yous were all doing. Can you imagine us all going up the swimming? If I could get yous all up the swimming with me, we would have a bloody great time. Because it's like a wee spa, you know what I mean? It's like a wee spa, and it's got like heated seats, and you've got a sauna and steam room and all the rest of it. Do you know what I mean? And we could all just float about there. So we could drink in, I don't know, lemon and lime or something like that. We would have a great time. We'd have a laugh in the jacuzzi and stuff like that. I would take these all up with me. That's what we would do. See, there's a wee spot that you can get pampered, not, but it's dead expensive. It's too expensive, that. It's too expensive. I'd rather buy makeup. Do you know what I mean? That's my thing. Makeup palette. No, not when I go, Sky. Not when I go. When I go, it's just the usual people. It's just like the same people that go up every day at my time. You know, the same people. But see, when the football was on, when they were playing that World Cup or whatever the hell it was, there was the Welsh football team was in the hotel. So I was like, they might come down to the pool here. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind that, a Welsh football player. But they were up in the gym. They never came down to the pool, but apparently they were up in the gym. Because there's a gym up the stair, and you can see the windows, and they can look down into the pool and stuff like that. So, they do, like footballers know that, go to that hotel, because it's like a Hilton hotel, so they all go to that hotel. So maybe one of these days, Jason Momoa will be going to the hotel. He'll see me in the pool swimming, and he'll be like, where has she been all my life? Down here, Jason, come on. Into the jacuzzi with me. Oh, see, that's it, golf club. It's dead sore. See, when they get their feet underneath your rib cage, it's dead sore. thank you, open-minded, thank you. Yes, Guy, we could have it. Look, it was the Welsh football team, and they're all good-looking boys. You know, they're all good. Look, I wouldn't mind that. I'd be like, okay, that'll do me fine. Come on down to the pool. But they stayed up the stair in the gym. They never came to the pool. Unfortunately, they were all up there bench pressing and stuff like that. I couldn't get seen in. You can just see the windows and see people like walking by and stuff like that. So I couldn't even watch them work out. See, that's a wee bit of a perv, isn't it? Just want to watch them work out. Look, it would make my swim go faster. It would make my swim go faster. But see, when I'm swimming, I'm kind of in a zone. I don't even see MD round about me. I just kind of see the zone. I go up and down, and I count each length into my head. So, Aquaman could be at the side of me, and I probably wouldn't even notice him because I'm just too busy just zoning out. That's what I like. I like to do that. But the other day I was talking to one of my wee friends that I hadn't seen for a while. She was away on holiday for 3 weeks to Spain or something like that, and I was like, oh God, that sounds amazing. Beautiful weather and stuff like that. Are you going, my sweet? Are you away? Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Yeah, the football team. I wouldn't mind that at all. Yeah, I remember one time. I remember one time in Glasgow Airport, right? And we all know my team. My team's Celtic, right? My team's Celtic, and the other team is Rangers, right? And we're like, boo, boo, Rangers, boo. We're like that kind of thing. And I was wanting a bottle of water, right? And I only had a £20 note, so I couldn't get my bottle of water. So I thought I'll go into a shop and I'll buy something, and then I'll get change so I can put the money in the vending machine. So away I go, and the Celtic shop was in Glasgow. I don't know if it's still there, but there was a Celtic shop in Glasgow Airport, so I thought, the very place to go. So I went in and I bought myself some sweatbands, right? They were pink, but they're swollen. What have I done to my... What have I done? See that? That's swollen. That's because of the lymph node carry on. I've done something to my arm. It's like a brick. Anyway. Michelle, you're Rangers. Sorry, Michelle. So there it goes into the Celtic shop, and I bought these wee wristbands pink with the Celtic logo on them, right? And I get change. So I was going back down the stairs like that, and I had my Celtic bag like that, my wee Celtic bag like that. Who's coming up the stairs? The whole Rangers team, I swear to God. And it was the big, what was his name, Amaruso or something? Oh, the big Italian guy and everything. And I was like, oh my God. And although I was Celtic, I was like, it's going to be a cheek to ask them for their autograph. And I thought the only thing they could sign is my Celtic bag, and I don't think they're going to do that. So I had my Celtic bag like that, I was squeezing by them. The Rangers team and their entourage. There's a lot of people that go away the Rangers team, by the way. And probably every team, loads of folk. So I was squeezing by them all like that. And I was thinking, do you know what, I'd probably, see if one of them said, do you want to go with me? I'd be a wee turncoat. I'd be like, hi, okay, I'll go with you. Don't tell him, though. Squeezing by them in my Celtic bag like that. They must have been like, look at her. This was years ago, mind you, but that was a wee... and see, when I was like, you never guess what's just happened to me. Just up there, squeezing by the whole Rangers team there. But there was some people running there and getting like autographs off them. But as I said, the only thing I had that they could have signed would be a Celtic bag, and I don't think they're going to do that. Can you imagine it? A Celtic bag with Amaruso or something on it. That's it, Sky. The football, see if they're tall and handsome and beautiful. That's it. I don't care what team you support. Angela, good morning to you. Good morning. Yeah, I was like, I definitely went. Oh, and they had suits on. See, usually you see them stoating about with their football strips, but see when they're all done up and they've got their suits and all that on, I was like, oh my God, aye. Oh, I'd be like, throw the Celtic stuff out, get the Rangers stuff in. Where's my Union Jacks? Is it? Battlestar, Wednesday is hump day. Wednesday is called hump day if you didn't know. It's just the middle of the week and everybody's like, yeah, like that. That's what hump day is. It's nothing, like that. Just let it go a wee minute longer, Sky. But I've got the feeling that you've got, I think we've got spidey tingling senses. Pew, 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 pew. Do you know, I watched the court case. It was a court case before the one I'm watching now. And see, the judge was like an older guy, right? And God knows what was on his phone because, I mean, it was serious. It was the boy that had shot. Um, there's my baby now. There's my baby, and where's the child? everybody got on here. Push the child out. Come on, Amanda. It was a scene. It was a scene. Oh, I the judge. So, but it was the boy that had shot two people, right? During the Black Lives Matter movement, right? So it was a serious trial, and we were sitting watching it, and all you hear is pew, 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 coming for the judge's phone. I don't know if he was playing Asteroids, Space Invaders, or something like that. But we were all like, he's playing these games. He's playing games on his phone, and this is a serious trial. Pew! It was like that. So every time it went off, we were all like, pew, 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 in the chat. Goldust, good morning to you, Goldust. Good morning. Amanda, see yesterday's live stream, I had my NASA jacket on. I was showing everyone the space shuttle. I've actually folded it up and it's in my room now. It folds up nicely, you see, it folds up, so it's in the room. So last night when I was in my bed, I was looking at it. I mean, you know, if it's, I know that I'm looking at it's the cot and I'm thinking, can you imagine when there's actually a child in that cot and its leggies will be kicking and all that and you'll be kicking about. It's going to be great. Mikey, no. We've been trying everything. So we have, apparently. We've been trying everything. But that's what I was saying to everybody, Amanda. If we go here on Friday and she says, come back in 2 weeks, I'm going to have to intervene. I'm going to have to go, look, I don't think my daughter can last that long. She's in pain. My daughter's in absolute agony. I'm going to write to the newspapers. That's my go-to thing. See if somebody's really annoying me. That's like the gas man. That's my go-to thing is I'm going to the newspapers. I'm going to have to go to the Daily Record if you don't take my daughter and start her off. Do you want me to go to the Daily Record? Right, well, gives a date. She needs to go in. We need this child. That's my go-to thing. That's what I like to do. I'm sure the Daily Record would like this story. That's the kind of stuff I get up to. Amanda, we can't get arrested. We can't get arrested. Can you imagine the birth certificate? Can you imagine a birth born in a police cell? We can't be having that. We cannot, but that's not going to look good on his birth certificate. Born in a police cell. Do you know there was a lady that gave birth on the M8 or something like that, and that's what's on the child's birth certificate. Where the child was born on the M8. She couldn't get to hospital fast enough. And Amanda, don't forget your cousin. I mean, she just made it into the hospital 3 times. She just made it into the hospital and the child was born. So we don't know how this is going to go. I know, but just dead excited. Every time I see Amanda's name come up on my phone, I'm like, and then it's like, no, I'm still here. I keep thinking, Mum, my waters have burst. I'd be like, yeah, where's the flags? Where's the champagne? See, when you're in, Amanda, I'm going to be champagned out my nut, right? Like, yes. Going about with a bottle of champagne like that. Yeah, beauty. I know she's done so well, that the whole pregnancy she's done absolutely amazing. Better than me. You've done better than me. I was like, I was complaining a lot with my pregnancies because everything just hurt, but you've been great. But I was saying to your granny this morning, when you'd went to Asda, meant you were in Asda, me and Sophie are sitting in the car watching you waddling like that. I was like, wee shame for her, isn't it? It's a wee shame for her. Because I feel bad because she's still my baby, do you know what I mean? She's my baby and my baby's having a baby. So see if we go here and they say that nothing's happening, I'm going to have to intervene and go like, hold on a minute. No, 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 no. Get back on the computer. We need to get her in. We need to get her in soon. I can tell. I want a second opinion. Get her in. Get the waters burst. I know it'll be worth it. I mean, he is going to be here very, very soon. He will be here. But it's just, I think it's the excitement. I mean, I'm so excited. We're all dead, dead excited now. I know. It takes a lot out you. It takes a lot out your body. And then when he's born, as I say, your mood might you might be a wee bit cryy and stuff like that, but that's normal. That's just a normal thing. Manda goes about where where Gaviscon. She goes about where Gaviscon, and I was the same. There was a thing called Mucid gel. It's a disgusting name, isn't it? Mucid gel. When I was pregnant, and I preferred that because it was more liquidy. Gaviscon, because it's dead thick, would give me the bulk. Yeah, the heartburn done me in as well. Do you see this wee baba? Look, she's digging up a storm. Let's see what's going on there. She's going to get the place. There, that's it now. It's dug properly now. Do you know, Amanda, see when the Wayne's born, the heartburn just goes away. It's amazing. The heartburn just... Don't forget, your stomach's up here. Everything's been pushed out the road. Everything's all pushed out the road. But Pip as well, the two of you have been doing absolutely great, their pregnancies. I mean, with Peter, my pelvic floor went. I can't remember. I think it was like 6 weeks before he was born, my pelvic floor went, and that was terrible. That was really bad. Amanda, I don't think I had much problem with you. With Sophie, my back was broke. My back, because I was only 7.5 stone when I fell pregnant with Soph. You know, I was only a wee girl. I was only wee. Oh, breech. Yeah, oh, see, this is it. See, when Amanda went the last time, he was facing out the way, so it was like back to back. Is that what breech is? Or is breech bum first? I can't remember. But they can turn the baby round and all that. They can turn the baby round, but poor Amanda she liked to sit like this, but they said she wasn't to sit like that. She had to sit forward like this, so she can't even get comfy sitting. She's not even allowed to be comfortable sitting down. Oh. Bum first. Oh, see them. Oh, Michelle. Did they turn your baby inside you, or did you just give birth like that? See what you see in Hollywood. It's not like that. A full face of makeup and all that. You know what I mean? Like pushing out, like deep breaths. It's more like ah. It's more like that. It's more. That's what I said. See, the first time my ex-husband, I ripped the chain off him, right? I didn't mean to do it, but just in frenzy, his chain got ripped off him. With Amanda, the buttons of his shirt got ripped off him, right? And with Peter, he stayed away over there. He stayed miles away from me. I was like, come over here. Come over here. I need to do that with you. Stayed away from it. But that was good. Stay away. They don't show the swearing and stuff like that in these movies. Yeah, 2 tiny pushes and the baby's here. I was 18.5 hours giving it loud with Soph, and she still wouldn't come. She was stuck. Eventually it was forceps. So they had to cut me and then put the forceps in. That was nasty. But they brung her out, but she was purple. Because she'd been in the birth canal for so long, she was purple, so she got took away from me. So I was crying my eyes out. She's bonding with a nurse, because I've read in the books the first 24 hours are the most important hours. And Sophie will say to me now, Mum, there's a lot of times I'm thinking, where's that nurse? Where's that nurse to a bond with her? I was like, and then they said to me, I was lying and I was in a ward like that, and I was waiting on her coming down, and they came down and they said we've just gave her a bottle, and I was going, no, she's meant to be breastfed. No, she's bonding with a nurse that's giving her normal milk. I was a wreck. I was like, it's not like the books. I'd read all the books. It's not like the books at all. It's not like the books. But it's great fun. It's great. I mean, you learn pretty fast. Quaver Flavour, how are you? Good morning. Yeah. But I was just saying, Amanda, see, my favourite bit, of, like, the child will be, like, see, like, 3 years old, 4 years old, when they can talk some and stuff like that, and you can tell them stories, and they'll listen to your stories, and we can do crafts, and, we can go out and pick leaves off the ground and stuff. That's my favourite stage right there. I mean, I love them when they're wee babies and all that, but see, when it's like a magical time like that, when they're like 3 or 4 year old, it's just wonderful. That's my favourite part right there. They're full of questions, and they want to know, why is there lampposts, but why? But why? You'll get that, but why? But why? You get the but why? And you're like, going to stop saying but why? They just do have lampposts. They just have lampposts. You know, they're just full of questions. Oh, Amanda, my house is going to. I'm already saying, right, the table needs to go. I'll be putting the table over there, and then every corner will have a bit of cotton wool sellotaped on it. Because my daughters, I can't remember what one, but one of them banged their head off the table, and I remember thinking that could have been their eye out. Their eye could have been out with the table. The table could have took their eye out. So my ex-husband had went away to his work. See, when he come home, every corner and every bit of furniture, there was cotton wool balls sellotaped. Like, I didn't care what it looked like. I thought it's much safer now. I don't care what it looks like. It's safe, isn't it? It's safe. But you can buy these things now. See, Maddie, I just improvised. Cotton wool and a wee bit of sellotape did the trick. Ribbons, good morning to you. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you. Yeah, I'd need to, do you know what I was thinking, Amanda? I'll need to get another one of these for his birthstone. His birthstone will be purple, won't it? It'll be a purple birthstone. I know. See, there's a lot of worry as well. You're worried. You're worried the whole time, and then when the child's here, you think, I'll not be able to. I'll be able to stop worrying. But that is, the worrying starts, and that's it for 18 years. I'm sorry to say that, ladies, but it's true. 18 years of worry. In fact, I still worry. I still worry. I mean, my oldest daughter's 29, and I still worry about her. You never stop. You never stop the worrying. But you've got a lot of love and a lot of happy times and wonderful magical times and memories and stuff like that. So it's worth every little bit of worry or anything, sleepless nights and stuff. But you do. I mean, you're lying in bed and you're thinking, I can't hear them moving, right? So you're up and down. You're up and down like. And they breathe. Put a mirror there just to see either the Wayne's breathing. Purple. That'll be a nice one. I'll need to get that. So Amanda, I was looking at tattoos, and it was Michelle, wasn't it? It was Michelle that sent me a lovely picture, and it was elephants, right? And I could be the big fat elephant in the front, right? Big elephant, and then wee baby elephants, right? So I'm thinking we could have like a baby elephant with a balloon with his name, and then when you give me more grandkids, I can add another elephant on. And I could have it on my leg, I think. And then I'm going to get the NASA sign here to cover up my tattoo of shame. I'm going to try and get the NASA logo there. So I'm going to ask for 2 tattoos. Because we need that. We need tatted up with the child's name and stuff, date of birth, weight, all this kind of stuff. We need it. Anyway, I've not had a tattoo in ages. It's about time. It's about time I got another one. I love it. And then I'll have the tattoo bug. I'll have the tattoo bug. But I've done something in my arm this morning. Do you know what? I've probably put my background it. But this is the arm that thing. You can see the swelling there. And it's hard. It's like, I don't know what, it's my lymph nodes, obviously, but I don't know what I've done yet. I must have put my background it this morning or something. Here, I was. I've told you this before, but it's absolutely true. I was saying to Amanda, the most horrifying experience my ex-husband must have had ever was when Sophie was a wee baby, right? And I'd been breastfeeding Sophie. So you can bring your child on your bed and you breastfeed, like, you don't breastfeed with that boob, you breastfeed with this one when the baby's lying next to you, right? So sometimes for comfort I'd bring her in, breastfeed her, and then I'd put her back in her crib once it was done, right? And then one night I must have been dreaming and I shook my ex-husband. I went, "You're lying on the child, you're crushing her," like that. He flew out of bed. He just these pants on. Like, what, like that. And then he went, "She's in her cot." And I went, "Oh God, so she is, so she is. It must have been a dream." "You're lying on the child." I was like, imagine waking somebody up doing that. Look, I was sleep deprived. I didn't have much sleep. Do you know what I mean? But he must have nearly took a bloody heart attack. He nearly killed him. Nearly killed him with that one. That was a bit. As I say, I must have been dreaming. She was in the bed and he was crushing her. "You're crushing the baby." I was like, and he was like flying out of bed. Oh my God. See, there's no you understand why we're divorced. I'm a lot to handle. I'm a lot to handle. Amanda, don't you be doing that. Don't you be doing that now. You're on him. You're lying on him. Like that. Oh. But you do. You're so tired. You're just so tired. You know, and when you're breastfeeding, it takes a lot out of you. But back in my day, breastfeeding, it was like, it wasn't like a taboo, but you'd still get, "Oh, don't be breastfeeding your child in the shop. No, look at her breastfeeding and stuff like that." So when I was out and about, I couldn't really breastfeed them. And I remember one time Sophie was needing her feed, and I was in Asda or something like that, and I couldn't get feeding her. See, by the time I came in, my boobs were like bricks. My boobs were like bricks. And as soon as I took my bra off, it was like, shh. I'd have killed the baby. I would have squished it. I'm telling you, I had a lot of milk. I know. Sky. Look at that emoji. That's exactly what it was like. I mean, Sky has put it into pictures exactly what it was like there at 3 in the morning or something, you know. And then I was a warrior. I was a warrior, so I was. And then there was one time I told you that we had all went out a lovely picnic, right? With our big dog Harvey. He was a big Dalmatian. We'd him with us, right? And it was Amanda and Sophie. Peter wasn't born yet. And we decided, let's all go for a picnic up the Campsie Hills. Let's do that. That's a nice day out for the family, right? So, yeah, we all went in the car with our wee picnic. We were all happy as hell, right? We were all going to wee picnic. Away we go, right up the top of the Campsies, right? Not a soul about them. In fact, there was a couple. There was a couple on the grass area. A good bit away from us anyway, right? So we stops the car, we gets out, and all. It's lovely and scenic. They were up the Campsies and everything. Sophie says, "Can I take my shoes and socks off?" I said, aye, because it's nice and grassy here, nice grassy. But some a-hole had smashed a bottle, and Sophie stood on it and cut her foot. And there was a lot of blood. And I'm up the Campsie shouting, "Is there a doctor? Is there a doctor about? We need a doctor ASAP. We need a doctor. Is there any doctors? So as I picked Sophie up and I put her on the front of the car, it was a white car, right? So the blood on it was all over. I'm going, look, she's bleeding to death. We need a doctor. I don't know where the doctor was going to come from. Sam, good morning to you. Good morning. Right, so that was the first bad incident with that. So we got the bleeding stops and everything, right? So we weren't as happy as what we were when we went out. So big Harvey, a bit of field, empty field, a beautiful empty field like that, right? And Harvey went into the field going, I let him go into the field and let him run about. You know, Dalmatians like to run. You know, I mean, he would run like a big deer, so he would, you know, he would run like that. So no sooner was he in the field and you just seen bah, 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 all these sheep all popping up, right? All these sheep popping up. And Harvey was chasing him. I'm going, the farmer's going to shoot him. The farmer is going to shoot the dog. The dog's going to get shot by the farmer. Yes, he's happy as well, Sam. We're all absolutely thrilled. The dog's going to get shot by the farmer. That was it. So see, when we came home, we all came home in a bad mood. We went out. we went out brilliant, and then we came home like that. Sophie was injured. Harvey was nearly shot. I think Manda was just like crying. Typical day out, really, a typical day out. But that was something else. That was. But me up the mountains, is there a doctor? And you know, there's no doctors here. There's no doctors at all. Is there a doctor? Like, oh my God, do you think of the stuff? I mean, but Amanda's got all that to look forward to. Mum, what's going to happen? Right, I'll be getting the phone call. I'll be going, calm down, Amanda, calm down. This is what happens, but it's all good memories. It's all good memories. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to make myself a cuppa. I'm trying not to eat until dinner time, but I need to fix this hair because it's grey looking, and I can't be having grey hair, and so I'll need to fix it. So tomorrow I'll be better looking than I am today, but not as good as what I'll look on Saturday. And Saturday I'll look even better. So thank you all so much for coming in. I love you all very much. And I'm going to give you all a big kiss now, so pucker up. Ready? Okay, love you all. Bye, everyone.